If they steal our reserves, the best way would be nukes.
That wasn't an idle threat, it was a warning, and it reflects a hardening of attitude inside Russia. Maritime sanctions were meant to block Russia's economic arteries. Instead, they've triggered a series of responses that could diminish Ukraine's position and embarrass Western supporters. Analysts such as Tucker Carlson, Glenn Diesen, Emil Kosman, Scott Ritter have all noticed this shift. Since sanctions intensified, Russia's ability to export oil and gas has been disrupted. The Trump administration's imposition of what some are calling the Don Road Doctrine has widened this pressure. A Chinese-owned vessel bound for China was seized. More recently, the tanker Marinero was confiscated and its civilian crew arrested for sanctions violations. Russia's response has been to place armed defenders aboard ships carrying sanctioned products. In some cases, tankers such as Sparta 4 and Miscellanea are now escorted by destroyers or other naval vessels. This marks a shift from evasion to protection. According to Reuters, President Putin stated the most radical way is to cut Ukraine off from the sea. That may once have sounded like rhetoric, but more recently, both Putin and Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov have reiterated that in the face of continued European intransigence, Russia may see no alternative but to continue its military operation, potentially depriving Ukraine of sea access altogether. What was once theoretical is now openly discussed. In his Tucker Carlson interview, Sergei Karaganov spoke of using nuclear weapons if Russia was losing. But in the Glenn Diesen interview, he warned that continued interference with Russia's freedom of the seas could in itself provoke a nuclear response. The essence of his message was clear. Inside Moscow, attitudes harden with every incident of seizure, harassment or perceived piracy. Karaganov notably avoided criticizing the United States, stating that Russia still appreciated President Trump's peace efforts. With Russia's shadow tanker fleet seized, harassed and restricted, where does this go next? We appear to be entering a period of what-ifs. What if a US or European force attempts to board a defended tanker? What if that tanker is carrying air defense systems? What if shots are fired from an escorting destroyer? It's all conjecture for now, but one thing is clear. Russia is signaling this is not over.